Today I had a very epic match in Heroes vs. Villains where there was a lot of chaos. So I just played a Heroes vs. Villains lobby in the map Starkiller base, and I decided to use Count Dooku because Dooku is very good at dueling, and my two main characters, Darth Vader and Kylo Ren, are already being used. And Dooku is my third main villain. So we have an all-saber hero lineup with Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Kylo Ren, and Count Dooku. And now we're facing up against Anakin, Han, Leia, and Yoda. So, this is a little bit toxic, as you can see. But honestly, Yoda's gonna be pretty much just dead weight, and he's pretty much gonna get slimed in the HVV. But Han and Leia as a combo, especially if they're always around Anakin, they're gonna be annoying to fight. So I see Anakin, and since this is HVV, I try to fight Anakin, but then I get absolutely railed by Anakin, and I'm constantly having to deflect blaster bolts, and I'm already almost dead at critical HP with 30 health. Thankfully, Dooku's health regen is very good, so all I have to do is just get out of the way and go behind. And also, I realize that my robes are very snowy, so I try fighting Yoda, confident that I can beat him, because Yoda is not that good in Battlefield 2, and I have a teammate with Darth Maul. And then Anakin joins the fight, I activate Duelist, I get force pulled by Anakin, and then I quickly dash back with 3 dodges. Anakin almost kills me when I use Exposed Weakness in the wrong time. I use the Electric Stun, but for some reason it gets delayed and I die. So I decided to use General Grievous this time instead of Count Dooku, and my Grievous loadout isn't that good. Because, for one, I don't have the Flesh is Weakness star card, and I have the star card which gives Grievous more damage but less stamina. And as you know me, I am a stamina merchant in Battlefront 2. I love characters with good stamina. So Anakin's there, but we call the fight off, and me and Darth Maul kill Leia, with me getting my first kill assist in this lobby. So now, I'm feeling pretty good about myself, and so far this is a very even match. However, so far nothing out of the extraordinary has happened. Okay, I have not done anything special. Okay, I just got 1 kill assist. And yeah, I'm just not that good at HVV, I'm normally dying. So then I see Leia again, and I violently slash my lightsabers. I use Claw Rush, Grievous' best ability, and then I just try to slime Leia, but she rolls under me. I try deflecting it, but I'm on very low health, and sadly, I get defeated. But no worries, because the match is still very even, and there's still a lot of moments to happen. And one issue I find with Grievous is his jumps. Since he's not force sensitive, he doesn't have a force push or pull ability, and he cannot even jump up that high and dodge attacks. So then I see Leia rolling around and jumping around on the floor, and I just try sliming Leia while taking so much damage, and I finally am able to defeat Leia. And so far, Leia's not really done anything. I get force pulled by Anakin, and I see Darth Maul over here, and all of our teammates, we're doing a very good job, because yes, we might be losing now, but we're teaming up pretty well, I would say. And I use my Claw Rush, and I get a kill assist on Anakin. As now me, Darth Maul, and Kylo Ren are sticking together. Leia does the foolish decision of trying to attack all 3 of us, and I use my middle ability, which honestly, it's the worst ability for Grievous, because it's not that good. It's easy to counter, and just attack him from behind. So then I just use my Claw Rush, I almost fall in a pit, and I see Han Solo who's trying to fight Kylo Ren. I leap in, and Han Solo gets killed by Kylo Ren. However, I almost get killed because I'm outside of the map. However, then I see Yoda who's trying to act all sneaky, but he isn't, and Yoda gets absolutely force choked and yeeted by Darth Maul, and I just use my Claw Rush, and me and Darth Maul are bullying Yoda. However, we see a grenade bomb, and it's because of Han Solo, the best blaster hero in this game by a mile, okay? His detonator ability is so broken, and Yoda, surprisingly, is able to defeat Darth Maul, and I'm just running back from my teammates because of Han Solo and Yoda, and I see that Obi-Wan and Darth Vader are just emoting and aura farming, so I kind of ruin it because it's HVV. My bad. I use Claw Rush, and Bosk is apparently here because he's using his toxic poison gas, and me and Obi-Wan are fighting, and I barely am able to kill Obi-Wan as I not that good at parrying. Okay, if I was good at parrying, I wouldn't have taken that much damage. And I'm trying to jump up these first order TIE pilots, or these TIE fighters, but My jump isn't that good, and Leia is trying to again engage us in a 3v1, gets absolutely slimed, and we see a ton of explosions. They're doing a lot of damage, and then we see Yoda again, who's aura farming. He didn't even turn on his lightsaber. He's claw rushing, and now I'm just aggressively swinging my lightsaber at Yoda, who's only going after me, but not Kylo Ren. I leap into him and kill Yoda. And so far, I'm having a fantastic match, and yet again, once again, the score is even, and now it looks like us villains can potentially make a comeback against the heroes. However, my stamina is very low, and so I'm just hiding back, because my stamina with Grievous isn't that high, and I have a star card which gives him more damage but less stamina. I see Leia, who's shooting from afar, and she's very hard to deal with because of her secondary fire, which does a lot of damage. And from close range, Leia is almost unstoppable, so that makes Leia and Han Solo very annoying to deal with. I'm trying to kill Leia, and I even see detonators, and I'm trying to engage Leia the best efforts I can, but so far, only my claw rush ability is really helping me to attack Leia, but I'm very low in stamina, and I'm taking a lot of damage, so I call the fight off, and I'm going back to my other teammates with Darth Vader and Bosk, and I see multiple explosions, but those are Bosk's landmines. And I see Yoda again. I still don't know why he's using Yoda. I try attacking him with claw rush, and then I just violently swing my lightsaber, and it takes my leaping ability to kill Yoda, as I literally almost die to the same thing I called absolute garbage in Battlefront 2. And I see Leia rolling around on the floor. I use the middle ability, but again, the middle ability is completely useless. Leia puts her shield, and now she's hiding in this secret hallway I didn't even know was in this map. And now I'm just sliming Leia, and I get the kill assist. Man, this match has been a Leia hate watch, a generational Leia hate watch, because I am just slicing her up. And now I see Luke Skywalker aura farming. So now we're all attacking Luke. Luke uses his repulse, does the saber spin to Kylo Ren. I leap into Luke and I kill Luke. But yeah, I am being a monster in this match, killing a bunch of people. And I see Yoda again, who's on very low health. He tries to foolishly jump attack me, but I have my claw rush ability. So all's well ends well. And now we are annihilating the heroes. However, we see the Han Solo and Anakin Skywalker attack. Anakin uses his heroic might, and for some reason uses the right ability in the air. I don't know why. Han uses his explosions, and Anakin's just swinging after me. Leia's also shooting. I see Yoda, and I'm quickly running away with Claw Rush, just like Grievous in real life. I'm on incredibly low HP, and Yoda finishes me off, taking Yoda and Leia and Anakin. Keep in mind, it took a 3v1 in order to defeat me. So I decided to start it with Grievous again, because I'm doing very well with General Grievous, and it took me a long time before I actually got defeated with General Grievous. And I see Han Solo, who's randomly standing at the back, and he gets killed by Kylo Ren. And I see Leia, who's constantly just B-rolling, so I'm just using my Claw Rush ability, and then the Leap ability to finish off Leia. But yeah, I'm thinking to myself, that damn, Grievous is very OP in this game, and I should use Grievous more often, because his left ability is very good, his right ability is very good, sure, his middle ability is underwhelming, and then Rey force pushes me in the air. I try to kill Rey and Kylo Ren, but then it's gonna be too late. I try to escape back to the map, but I'm too late, and I die in the stupidest way possible. Nobody killed me, I killed myself by going out of bounds. And so did Kylo Ren and Rey, probably. And keep in mind, I'm doing all this with a non-maxed out Grievous. My Grievous has green star cards. My Grievous doesn't even have blue star cards. I see Yoda, but I decide to attack Han Solo, and I get ejected in the air. And I'm just slicing Han Solo, who doesn't even know I'm there, and I finish Han Solo off. And now, I see more of Bosk's poison gas and landmines, which are actually being very annoying to deal with for the light side heroes, and Leia gets defeated by Kylo Ren. And then, I see Bosk and Vader who are running around, and Yoda who's right behind them. So I use the Claw Rush and absolutely slime Yoda. This has literally been a Yoda and Leia hate watch. I'm just sliming the boat out. I accidentally use the middle ability, and then I see Obi-Wan who's making a run for my teammates. So this is some Clone Wars exciting action, you know. Grievous and Bosk with Obi-Wan. For some reason, Bosk doesn't even notice that Obi-Wan's behind him. I use the Claw Rush ability, and it's just full chaos. Obi-Wan Obi-Wan sneaks up behind me, he's attacking Bosk. I leap into Obi-Wan, and then me and Bosk are running away. Yoda has also joined the fight. I am on very low deflection stamina, and us villains decide to retreat, especially me. And I see Yoda and Obi-Wan. I decide to use the Claw Rush with Obi-Wan and Yoda on low health. I get the kill assist for Obi-Wan, but then Yoda attacks me from behind because he knows Grievous' weakness, and Yoda eventually also gets defeated. So yeah, it was very scary for a few seconds right there, but it's going good now. So I leap in and charge into Han Solo. I get shoulder charge and then killed off by Han. And this Han is maxed out, and I didn't even notice it, but us villains are now dominating the match. The heroes are in a very bad situation, and we're almost guaranteed to pretty much annihilate and beat the heroes. Obi-Wan finishes off Bosk, and I'm taking random blaster bolts, and I decide to knock Obi-Wan to the floor, and I see Han Solo and Leia's shields. I decide to go behind Obi-Wan and leap into him, and me and Vader slam Obi-Wan out. However, Obi-Wan is still alive, and he's doing the mind trick, and for some reason, Grievous is having a very weird lightsaber seizure. I get knocked in the air, and I see Yoda and Obi-Wan engaging in a 2v1. I do the Claw Rush, and I'm getting attacked, and I'm on pretty low health. I'm trying to health regen, but I see my teammates, who for some reason, there's Darth Vader, obviously, but then also Captain Phasma. Why Captain Phasma? She's not that good. I don't know. I leap into Han Solo, who somehow dodges it. I jump in the air and finish him off. That was kind of an epic kill. But anyways, us villains were pretty much winning. I mean, one guy's literally using Captain Phasma, but then we see the Yoda ambush, okay? But again, Yoda's very easy to kill. I'm not even perfectly parrying the hits. And then I see Han Solo for like the 5 millionth time already. He's doing his explosions. I'm foolishly swinging my lightsaber around. I'm doing the Claw Rush. I failed to knock him over with the Claw Rush, and I'm just trying to kill Han Solo, but he's just going behind me. So I decided to call it off, and my stamina is very low anyway. So I decided to go back to where my teammates are fighting, and I see Chewbacca, who tries to attack me. I do the middle ability, but Chewbacca finds, but I accidentally go in front of Chewbacca, and Chewbacca shoots me. But anyways, we just need one more death for the heroes, and we're literally going to be winning this match. So I run over to my teammates to see who they're actually fighting and what's going on, and I see absolute chaos with Obi-Wan, and we win 9-0 in this match. And also, I got a bunch of kills in this match, and 10,000 plus score. And I get a bunch of kills, and I get 10,000 plus score in Heroes vs. Villains, which is pretty good, especially for my standards at this game. But anyways, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.